Are you over 60 and taking daily medications? Many of us believe these pills are completely safe, but did you know that some common medications might be putting extra stress on your heart? Today, cardiologists are issuing an important alert for seniors. And what you learn in the next few minutes could be crucial for your health. Let us be very clear right from the start. This video is not advising anyone to stop their medication. The goal here is to empower you with knowledge so you can have smarter, more informed conversations with your doctor. As we age, our bodies, especially our hearts, change how they react to the medicines we take. A pill that was perfectly fine in your 50s might have a different effect in your 70s. So, why does medication safety change as we get older? Well, it's a combination of factors. First, our metabolism slows down. Our liver and kidneys, which are responsible for processing and clearing drugs from our system, may not work as efficiently as they used to. This means a standard dose of a medication might stay in your body longer, potentially building up to levels that could cause side effects. Think of it like this. Your body is a sophisticated processing plant. When you're younger, the assembly line moves quickly and efficiently. As you get older, that line naturally slows down. If you keep sending materials down the line at the same fast pace, you'll end up with a bottleneck and potential problems. That's essentially what can happen with medications in an aging body. Now, let's talk specifically about the heart. An aging heart often has less reserve capacity. It might have to work a bit harder just to do its daily job. Certain common medications, even some over-the-counter ones, can interfere with your heart's rhythm, affect your blood pressure, or impact your circulation. For example, some decongestants can raise blood pressure, while certain anti-inflammatory drugs might cause fluid retention, making the heart work harder to pump. It's not that these medications are bad, but their effects on a senior's cardiovascular system need to be carefully monitored. As our bodies change, the way they process these drugs also changes. An older adult's body often has a higher percentage of fat and less water compared to a younger person. Some drugs are stored in fat, which means they might linger in a senior's system for a longer period. Other drugs dissolve in water, and with less water in the body, the concentration of these drugs in the bloodstream can become higher than intended. This is why a one-size-fits-all approach to medication doesn't work, especially after 60. The dose that's right for a 40-year-old might be too high for an 80-year-old, even if they have the same health condition. It all comes down to how your individual body is handling that specific substance at this specific stage of your life. This is why regular medication reviews with your doctor are so incredibly important. So, what are some of the common side effects that seniors might overlook, thinking they're just a normal part of getting older? Things like feeling dizzy when you stand up, unexplained fatigue, swelling in your ankles, or a racing or fluttering heart. Many people might brush these off, saying, "Oh, I'm just getting old." But these could actually be signs that a medication is affecting your heart or circulation. Let's break down some of these overlooked symptoms. Dizziness upon standing, known as orthostatic hypotension, can be a side effect of many blood pressure medications. While the goal is to lower your blood pressure, if it drops too much or too quickly, it can lead to falls, which are a major risk for seniors. Another one is fatigue. We all get tired, but if you're feeling a level of exhaustion that's new and persistent, it's worth considering if it could be linked to a medication. Some heart medications, like beta blockers, can cause fatigue as a side effect. Swelling in the legs and ankles, or edema, is another red flag. It can be a sign of many things, including heart failure, but it can also be a side effect of certain blood pressure drugs like calcium channel blockers or even nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which many people take for arthritis pain. Ignoring this swelling can allow fluid to build up, putting more strain on your heart. It's crucial to be aware of these potential side effects and not just dismiss them. Keeping a simple journal of how you're feeling can be very helpful. If you start a new medication and notice a new symptom, write it down. This information is invaluable when you talk to your doctor. Now, let's get very specific about the heart warning signs that no senior should ever ignore. If you experience any of these, it's time to seek medical attention. The first is chest pain or discomfort. This doesn't always feel like a dramatic, crushing pain. It can be a feeling of pressure, squeezing, or fullness. Another major warning sign is shortness of breath. If you find yourself getting breathless during activities that used to be easy, or if you wake up at night gasping for air, your heart might be struggling. Also, pay attention to pain or discomfort in other areas of the upper body. This can include pain in one or both arms, the back, neck, jaw, or stomach. An irregular heartbeat is another critical sign. If your heart feels like it's racing, fluttering, or skipping beats, this is something to get checked out immediately. And finally, sudden, unexplained weakness or fatigue, especially when combined with any of these other symptoms, can be a sign of a heart problem. Remember, your body is an expert at sending signals when something is wrong. Our job is to learn how to listen to them. Don't ever feel like you're being a bother by reporting these symptoms to your doctor. It's always better to be safe than sorry. So, when is the right time to talk to your doctor about your medications? The simple answer is regularly. At least once a year, you should have a dedicated medication review. This isn't just a quick renewal of prescriptions. It's a real conversation. Bring all your medications with you, and I mean all of them. That includes prescription pills, over-the-counter drugs, vitamins, and herbal supplements. Make a list of questions before your appointment. You can ask things like, is every one of these medications still necessary for me? Or are there any potential interactions between these pills? You can also ask, given my age, is this still the right dose for me? And what side effects should I be watching for that could affect my heart? Be honest about how you're feeling and any symptoms you've noticed. Your doctor can't help you if they don't have all the information. If you're seeing multiple specialists, make sure your primary care doctor knows what everyone has prescribed. They can act as the quarterback for your healthcare team, ensuring that all your medications work together safely. Don't be afraid to be your own best advocate. Asking questions is a sign of an engaged and responsible patient. Beyond medication, what can we do to protect our heart health naturally as we age? Lifestyle habits play a massive role. First, let's talk about diet. A heart-friendly diet is one rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins like fish and chicken, and healthy fats from sources like avocados and nuts. It's also about limiting sodium, processed foods, and sugary drinks, which can all contribute to high blood pressure and put a strain on your heart. Next is movement. You don't need to run a marathon. Regular, moderate exercise like brisk walking, swimming, or cycling is fantastic for your heart. It strengthens the heart muscle, improves circulation, and helps manage weight and blood pressure. Aim for about 30 minutes of activity most days of the week. Even simple things like taking the stairs or gardening can make a difference. Managing stress is also key. Chronic stress can raise your blood pressure and heart rate. Find healthy ways to relax and unwind, whether it's through meditation, deep breathing exercises, spending time in nature, or enjoying a hobby you love. And finally, don't underestimate the power of good sleep. Quality sleep is when your body repairs itself. Poor sleep is linked to high blood pressure, obesity, and other risk factors for heart disease. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep per night. Remember, taking care of your heart is a lifelong commitment, and it becomes even more vital as we get older. By being informed about your medications, communicating openly with your doctor, and embracing heart-friendly habits, you can stay active, healthy, and independent for years to come. Your health is your greatest asset. Thank you for taking the time to learn with us today. If you take daily medication, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more essential senior health tips and let us know in the comments. When was the last time you had a full medication review with your doctor? Thanks for watching.